So first of all, I am very much pleased that you came. Sir, first question will be, what's the biggest trend shaping the BFSI industry right now?
So I think the biggest trend would be AI. Artificial intelligence is something which is, we cannot deny the adaptability to AI, and if we need to have a proper system of integrating AI into the banking system and reap the maximum benefit out of it.
Yes.
That's it. So AI would be the current trend which is the most impactful right now.
Sir, as per your guidance, one skill every MBA student must build for a career in finance.
For a career in finance,
Yes.
Most of the students, MBA students or be chartered accountants who come to the finance world, people profess having strong analytical skills. But apart from having analytical skills, it is most important to have even people and human skills.
Yes.
So that is what will lead you to a long career in the growth. As a career growth path, you need to combine your analytical skills along with people skills and the leadership skills to have a long journey in the sector. That's the most important part.
Sure, sir. Sir, the best career advice you ever received?
Best career advice I ever received. I would say get deep into whatever you're doing. So don't do a superfluous job. Do a deep dive into whatever you're doing. Get into the micro level understanding and analytics so that you are on top of everything you are doing. Yes.
Sir, one finance term you overuse?
Income. पैसा कितना बन रहा है? So that's the fees part. Yes.
Sir, one last question.
Yeah.
One habit that guarantees career success?
One habit which.
Yes.
So I am a very firm believer of continuously upgrading your skills and learning. So one habit which I personally follow is reading at least 2 financial newspapers early in the morning. That's the first thing I do whenever I wake up in the morning. So you need to be on top of what's happening in the world. You need to understand the macro trends, economic trends, what is happening. There's a lot of information relating to the clients which you're covering, which comes up. So you need to be on top of whatever strategy the corporates are adopting, and so that you can go and speak to the clients accordingly. So I would say, financial newspapers are a must if you are a finance person. That's it.
Anything you will recommend for students? Which are you?
Recommend for students in terms of?
Kind of newspapers or podcasts? Which?
No, so see, there's no dearth of content relating to information on financial services, etc. But stick to the basics. Economic Times or Mint as a newspaper. If you go to the podcast part, since you're asking a podcast, there's a India Business podcast which is there. So they talk about a lot of topics. They talk about real estate. They talk about how Manyavar became a 10,000 crore company. So there's a lot of information which you can get out of that. So keep to the basics. Don't go for there's an ocean of information out there. One newspaper, one specific podcast which you can follow. You're good with that. Right?
Sir, thank you so much for your valuable time.
Thank you.
Yeah. So sir, I will be asking some rapid questions.
Okay.
Sir, one skill every MBA student must build for a career in finance?
Sorry, come again.
Sir, one skill every MBA student must build for a career in finance?
An analytical skill.
Sir, what's the biggest mistake freshers should avoid in their first job?
Too much hope. Let's be real.
Sir, if you were starting your career today, what skill would you learn first?
I would have been very happy if I had started my career today, and the one skill that I would have is the AI skill.
Sir, one finance term you overuse?
Growth.
Sir, last question. One habit that guarantees career success?
Discipline.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for your valuable
Thank you so much.
I would like to ask some questions. First one will be, one skill every MBA student must build for a career in finance?
So you're asking that, can you repeat the question?
Yes, sir. Sir, one skill every MBA student must build for a career in finance.
Okay. So what I'm saying is, in finance, a lot of transformations are happening. So the most important thing is the adaptability. Because what I'm saying is, we will learn a lot of things in MBA, a lot of practical trainings, a lot of models. But most of these models are like cases that may happen before previous years, etc. But the world, the global scenarios are changing like anything. A lot of turbulence are happening. And what we have to do is each time when we are hearing about certain things, we should learn something about that. We should change our mindset and we should act accordingly. So
Yes.
this adaptability is an important thing. Keep on, thinking about why this is happening and apply a skill that you have learned in the MBA and think about new innovative ideas. That's what is required for an MBA student.
Thank you. Sir, what's the biggest mistake freshers should avoid in their first job?
Okay. So what I've seen is, I am recruiting a lot of MBA, people in banks, etc.
Yes.
So what I'm seeing is most of the people will be joining the organization with a lot of pre-vision. Okay. So they will be forming some ideas about a job, etc. So my advice is this: when you join a job, understand about the company, understand about the requirement. Maybe you'll be finding a lot of areas where you are not comfortable. But what I have seen is many people, they will not try to change their mindset, but try to surrender. So what we have to do is, what you all have to do is, wherever you are joining, think about the situation, learn about that and how to overcome. When you are overcoming that crisis in the initial period, then you will be getting a lot of knowledge, lot of value addition that will be helpful in your career building. So that is most important in that.
Sir, one finance term you overuse.
One finance.
Term you overuse.
Okay. So in my banking career, though it is not directly related with finance, I'm always using about the risk, RISK. Because maybe you'll be thinking that what is the relation between risk and finance? At present, risk is the important thing that we all have to think about in finance. Because finance models are available, finance advisories are available, but the area of risk for banking sectors, for all institutions in the world, that is the area where we have to focus more. Okay.
So since you are from BFSI sector, which emerging technology will disrupt banking the most in the next 5 years?
So what I'm saying is, it is not a disruption, because now you can see mobile banking, for example.
Yes.
Now, when you are doing 99% of activities through mobile banking, you will be thinking that whether we need a branch. Okay. But the thing is that whenever these digital initiatives are coming, digital disruptions are coming, what the banks have to do is, banks have to invest more in technology, strengthen their technology capabilities, and work along with these digital initiatives in a hybrid model.
Yes.
So what I am saying is, these digital things are not a disruption, but it's a big opportunity for banks. Okay.
Sir, one last question.
Yeah.
One habit that guarantees career success.
So many people will say that hard work. I will tell you smart work. What you have to do is learn. Learning is most important. Never, think about, stopping the learning.
Yes.
Even today, after 30 years of banking experience, I am still learning. So continue learning, smart work, and always be result oriented. Whenever you are getting a setback, learn about that. What is the problem? Then carry on.
Thank you, sir, for your valuable time. So, in one word, what will define the future of finance?
So one word is difficult to give, but when it comes to finance, the bull always comes to the mind first.
Another question. One book, podcast or resource you would recommend to MBA students?
So there are so many of them now. You go to YouTube and the YouTube algorithm gives you so much more. So I will not restrict to one.
A skill students think is important but is overrated.
So increasingly with AI, the mathematical part of stuff is obviously it's important that you should know about it. So it is the underrated part is the behavioral aspect. which obviously you develop over a period of time. Those skills, as you are an investor yourself in the market, you will pick up those skills. They can't be taught. You'll, I'm sure, have a subject, behavioral finance, but you'll have to be an investor and experience those things yourself.
One habit that guarantees career success.
I think persistence.
One last question, sir. What's the biggest trend shaping the BFSI industry right now? Or the wealth management industry?
One is the biggest trend is, I think, the regulators and the way they have shaped the industry. In the short term, it looks stifling, but they've done things which is right for the long term. And hence that the market is there for everyone.
Yes.
So the contribution of the regulator is the most important thing right now.
Okay. Thank you, sir. I'll be asking you a few questions. The best career advice you ever received?
Best career advice I received was initial part of a career, ensure you make a lot of money, wealth as much as you can, so that in later part you can first of all figure out the places which you really want to be, and you have some money also to take up those kind of a career options, right? Yeah.
One finance term you overuse?
Wealth creation, like for wealth.
In one word, what will define the future of finance?
I think it's gonna explode, at least in India. It's got a very exciting space, I would say, exciting.
A finance movie / web series you secretly love?
Finance, I don't series. I don't watch much. I've probably watched a couple of movies, like Wall Street and all. Yeah.
Last one. What's the biggest mistake freshers could avoid in their first job?
First job, the expectations you have to basically reduce when you go for first job. Like when you take over consulting job or private banking, like the first job you will not get that exposure to directly handle the businesses or meeting the clients. First job is to learn the basics. So that expectation should be right for the first initial year. Then, yeah.
Thank you for your time.
Must build for a career in finance?
That's curiosity.
If you were starting your career today, what skill would you learn first?
How to trade in stock markets.
Best career advice you have ever received?
Never say no. And by the time you'll realize this, I think you would have learned a lot of things.
That's excellent, sir. One book that I really loved was Fooled by Randomness. Which is the one book or podcast or resource that you would recommend to us MBA students?
So, book, How to Be a Good Investor, or you can 45 Years in Wall Street. That's a good book.
And then the last question, one finance term you overuse?
Profitability.
Got it. Thank you very much.
Thank you.